Okay, guys, it's actually happening. Like, this isn't a joke. Like, this is actually happening. And I don't think you understand exactly what's going through my head right now. Okay, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to Movie Talk. So, Shrek 5 it just got its release date announced. And I don't think you understand. I thought it was a joke at first because I knew it was too good to be true. There's no way that the Shrek 5 was actually coming after all these years, all these memes, that's actually happening. But yes, it's happening. July 1st, 2026, Shrek 5 is finally getting released. I honestly thought it was all a joke. I thought that it was just another one of the internet just doing its thing because Shrek 5 has been a massive meme for years now. Like, people have always been like doing like the Shrek 5 jokes and everything. Like, everyone wants Shrek 5. I honestly didn't know if we would ever get it because I know that like there's a big thing on the internet that people always wanted Shrek 5. But I really didn't know like if the studios would greenlight it or not. I was really like I really at this point like I was doubting it was ever going to happen and after all these years. But it it actually happened. I don't think you understand. I'm at like a loss for words right now. Like, I can't even begin to explain just how happy I am. I really do feel like a little kid again. Shrek is one of those movies where you can experience it multiple ways throughout your life, and each time is its own unique adventure. So like you get like a little kid watching it. Like, I don't remember how old I was when I first watched Shrek. I was probably like, I don't know, I was probably two or something. But like, let's say like just like a little like 8-year-old kid is like watching Shrek, and like it's such a fun and entertaining movie. I mean, it's simple, easy to understand, and like it starts, it keeps on going, and then it has a satisfying end. It's a pitch perfect, just fun family movie. And then you watch it as an adult, and it's a completely different situation. There's a funny story. So I remember a while ago, me and my friends and my teacher. It was the end of the year, end of the school year. So it was really at that point where like nobody really wants to do any work. Teachers don't want to assign any work, and so we were just pretty much just talking. And we didn't have anything else to do, so we would always just like talk during that class. And so while we were doing that, like somehow we got onto the topic of Shrek, and we were talking about like all like these jokes that were in this movie that just completely flew over our heads whenever I was a kid. Because I won't lie, I haven't watched the movie from start to finish in a number of years, and in that number of years, there's a lot of jokes that went over my head. I'm just talking about, so the main thing they were talking about was the O.J. Simpson white Bronco joke, like stuff like that, where like no kid would understand what that means. They just think it's just fun to see Shrek running around with cops trying to chase him. And so then watching it now, like it's so hilarious seeing like everything that just flew right over my head. I mean, I don't know. There's probably still jokes that fly over my head. Shrek is such a smart movie series. Like, it's way smarter than it has any right to be. However, that's not the only thing that I've been reading about. So this is confirmed. Like, Eddie Murphy did say this. He accidentally let it slip that apparently they have been recording lines. So he said that they recorded the first act of the movie this year. They're going to be continuing recording lines the rest of the year, and maybe next year. I don't remember everything they said, but he did say so. Like, they have the entire script written out. Like, everything is all done with the writing, and they're recording lines. And I mean, everyone's returning. I forgot to say, Mike Myers, Eddie Murphy, Cameron Diaz, like everyone's all coming back for this movie. It's so, oh my, I can't believe I'm actually saying this. It just feels surreal. It feels surreal that this is finally happening. Like, this is an actual movie that's coming out and releasing. It just, like I said, like it brings me back to my childhood. It makes me so happy and so excited because I've been waiting so long for this movie. Like, I still remember watching it as a little kid, and just how much I loved that movie. I loved all those movies. I mean, I'm not even afraid to admit I've never seen Shrek 3. I've seen the first two, and then I've seen Forever After. I have not ever watched Shrek 3, and from what I've heard, I'm probably going to keep it that way. I might eventually watch it down the line, but still, I remember watching those movies when I was a little kid, and it gives you like that feeling in your chest, like that happy feeling where like you just feel so much joy and excitement like you did when you were little. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, do you have any stories about Shrek? I mean, well, how did you feel about the Shrek movies growing up? I mean, everyone, it's this type of franchise where like everyone has had an experience of watching Shrek as a little kid, like younger people. But it's still such an amazing thing that this is finally happening. July 1st, 2026 cannot come soon enough. I'm so pumped for this movie. I'm so happy that it's actually getting made. Like I don't think if you can tell like the genuine amount of joy that's radiating off my body. I feel so giddy right now, and it just makes me so happy. But yeah, I mean that's all I really have to say. I mean, I've said everything I have to say. I'm super excited for this movie. I'm so pumped. And yeah, I mean, if you like this video, this news update, I mean, like and subscribe to the channel. I mean, share the video if you want, turn on notifications because I try to post every day of either the reviews, essays. I do news updates like this. And yeah, I mean, that's all I really have to say. It's movie talk. See ya.